And now you've got John and Michael, your Asia Major 2 champions, and they're secure for presence with us this weekend, but can they go all the way?
Hold on, left CCB and Nathan. This British duo has been consistent all throughout 2024, and now they're looking to finish this year out strong.
Double T's, it's strategy and points. It's a fight for the trophy in front of a hard-turned crowd, and they're ready to give it their all.
All right, coming in hot is Skull and Sky. This talented young Danish duo have been all the way to the biggest stage in the world, and now he has to make some room.
A big welcome to Caddy and Siva, all the way from Brazil. These major world champions are here to take it to the next level.
It's our first 10 duos take the stage. The crowd went wild. One of the highlights of the starting off Alex and Courtney. We love these guys. Anytime we run into them in the venue, they've been excited to see us. We've been excited to see them. What can we expect from them?
This is so fun. Oh my God. Look at her outfit. There you go. Woo! That's my guy, Damien. Woo! Is Damien in?
I don't know.
Restore reels, and they didn't have a great first place.
Me.
Yeah, let's to California. They were landing there, Kelly. I hope they can use that when they contested by Melbourne.
Those people?
Yes.
You saw them? I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. Luke really said, hey,
Wait,
look
where
at
are they?
Alex and Worthy. You were like, who? And Luke was like, oh, they're playing in Fort Worth. And you were like,
This was when we were going.
yes, when we were flying to
Oh, the camera just panned.
California.
5 second-place finishes, both of them multiple FNCS winners. They have the experience and they're ready to go.
That's right. You
They
talk
were
about
probably flying to
accolades.
California to go back to Australia because they were
Mention
playing in
Booga and Avi.
I mean, he is the world champ, but is he the global champ? I guess technically not. But what he is one of the longest-standing top competitors that we have ever seen.
They're facing this way and their screens are behind their name.
They're all around. I mean, obviously, people
And
face
the word I love to use to describe Booga is longevity. He's done it for so long. He's been at the top of his game for so long. He's won it all. Solos, duos, trios, he has done it. But as you mentioned, he's yet to win a global championship. I think this is going to be a really good chance for him to do so. Landing at Dunes Courtyard, so much loot there as well. Even a little bit of an opportunity for them to rotate out of that courtyard area to get a little bit of those storm surges back towards the castle. So interesting to see what they can do this week.
That's right. Well, that was a look at our first 10. Let's bring in the next 10.
Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Hi, Muddy.
But the last down under to Matt Antuka. OCE is in the building.
Guys, sorry if it looks like potato. We're filming on our phone. And my hands are shaky.
Bienvenido, Roman Crown the King Diado's booth in the Middle East for Major 3, but they didn't just take both.
Let's go! They haven't announced clicks. Hey, he's probably gonna be last because we're gonna go wild. Him and Peter Bot. Look at him, look at him. Okay, so they do 10 at a time.
That was just our first 20 duos, man. We still have 30 more to go. Let's take a look at here. Z3. Okay. What a highlight video for you. Chat's routine. A little fun fact here. This is Chat's first time in LAN. And to go like that, first time, like, oh, global championship. The biggest stage possible in Fortnite. Yeah. Let's go.
The setup is so crazy. Look at all of them all around.
I mean, even just disregarding how they have performed over the last.
And then the announcers are right there. Pretty cool.
Especially with what we've been seeing going down over the west side of Underworld, where they're kind of contested, they're dropped on. I think a team strat might be coming out of this today.
Blue Falcon says he wants Flux to win. Huh? Oh.
Major number 3.
Where's?
They also play 7, so it seems like Chat isn't immune to any pressure.
Oh.
You're seeing what they slow them. You know, so they can't see each other's screens. So far, like another pair. Big question mark. Where are these guys going to land?
Everywhere.
That's why they're so low.
Like a game. We have seen that before. It's not something we're straight used to, but I think for Teeny and Chat, we're going to be looking at maybe what they know best. Maybe Xbox they've landed that before. That's why I think Cooper might be a little
They say Clicks is a little washed.
Like a 10-minute downtime between.
I want Power Alex to win, you know?
Let's talk about the other Batman Buga specifically and
Oh, okay, my BZ.
Calvin.
I mean,
Calvin.
Calvin.
I'll go when it starts.
And then going into their globes for the first time on lane and getting 14th place really put a lot of eyes on them. Now, to start this year,
It's so funny to see so many parents here, guys. They're probably like, what's happening right now?
Yeah, I mean, when they came 14 in the Globes, they were triple contested as well. So this
Hey, there you go, Falcon.
skill and the ability of these guys, I mean, they're absolutely incredible. They actually move from sort of...
Sadly, we're not facing them. We're facing Peter Bot and Booga. I think Clicks is on the other side.
It is just going crazy right now. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Of course, landing at Grimgate, they have all of those dashes there as well.
They interviewed Clicks earlier, and he is 100% that he's gonna win. Babe.
Just a little bit. They think that might get potentially landing on them, but again, that drop map can only tell us so much. It's really the first
on
game
like
we'll
the
find
same
out.
monitor.
And what do they have to do, right? If that does happen, you know, they're going into the stretch of contested. Suddenly, there's another do it here. What do we do?
I mean, it's back in the Grand Rapids. They're going to be able to handle it so well. They already did really well being contested schools last year. They are incredible duos. And honestly, regardless of what situation they're in, they always come out on top. And watching them in the end game when you lose to the low and middle ground, they're so observant. They're able to tell when the high ground is theirs to take.
Earlier, there was a Peely in the crowd, but I'm gonna wait till he comes back so I can show you guys. I don't know if I could film her, but
That's right. We're at that. I think you guys want to meet some more players, right? So make some noise!
oh, here we go, guys. 10 more, 10 more.
Let's hear it for Swizzy this event. This duo is on a mission to impress our world. They got the skill, but can't get any
go. Some Middle Easterns for Mike.
Let's give it up for Kei Soto and Pinky, the Brazilian Soto coming off the global stage for their first time in their careers.
Coming all the way from Brazil. Crazy. He's wearing a hat, guys.
Cheeks and Chris coming together for this event, but these guys do business. Both have proven themselves worthy, but now it counts for real.
Put your hands together for Honey and Kovac. Everyone loves a good underdog story. These guys have shown up on the last EU major. The real question is, can they find that momentum?
Coming in hot, it's gonna be Deuce and Sphinx. Championship material right here. But this weekend is not gonna be easy for anybody.
Not the queso comment. Dang, all the way from Japan, guys.
Aspect and Cassie, ladies and gentlemen, this FNC of Champions, the title has already been secured. So next in line, got you the gold.
That's who Mike wants to win. Aside from clicks. Okay, so I guess the last 10 is gonna be the ones we're waiting for.
It's gonna be a top. Come on! If that's the first 30 you said like, hey, launch that battle bus, let's get in the game. I'd be like, yeah, no, this is global championship lobby. There's still 20 bills.
That's funny.
I mean, these guys are just so
Our denim
crazy.
jackets, denim day jackets
It's
in style.
been a big year for them. It's been a
All three of them have day jackets on.
They have not placed below 6 over the last 6 majors. In the World Championships last year, they claimed the 7th place.
Yeah, and that was even while splitting a drop spot in the middle of the map there as well. So that just makes things even more impressive. That's actually quite reflective of what their off-spawn situation is today. Landing down there at Brutal Beachhead with Andalex and Sato. It's going to be interesting how the off-spawn battle goes. I feel like Andalex and Sato might dip out in some of the games. They might try and split the drop.
Where's the controllers, though?
They want to try and claim as much possible. And because Cole is just so good, even if they don't get that much loot in mid-game...
Nice, thank you, Mari.
Get me that loot, and we can act like the off-spawn didn't even happen. So I think that's going to be a key element to their success.
Yeah, there's a reason that
Can I take a picture of you guys?
players in the
Bring back a
world
little
and
bit.
winning the global
Calvin.
championship today. He would solidify that
take a
spot.
picture.
Joined by Acorn, who is one of the best IGLs in the world. This duo is here. They want to do better than last year. They don't want that 7th place.
Right now we have our roles
We're not going to do that
switched.
yet until...
Mike is on my phone and I am on his.
Representation, these guys are looking to take off the
It's the global finals.
Second, third, and first over the last 3 majors, respectively. One of the most consistent duos that we have
Look at him.
seen all year. And of course, their top spot is a bit of a question mark.
You guys need to clown on him because he didn't bring his little bandana. No one's gonna recognize him without the bandana.
Oh, maybe she made that costume.
I don't know if they're going to be landing there. So many people have asked questions. Are they really going to be landing there? Nobody really knows where exactly they're going to be landing. So they're
Dang, not the light.
I think this is a team that can cope under the pressure of a new drop spot.
Yes, it's the global finals. Let me show you the little screen over here.
If you had to pick a spot,
Sadly, they're not for us because we do 0 bill.
that's like pretty safe. Be like, we might have somewhere else in mind.
I think due to some rumors that they might be landing over in Grenade right now. You know why? That's currently tested by Batman, Fuga, and Bradley. But the rest is huge. I want to loot. There is a possibility of Ford splitting it, maybe.
So they're not gonna go get the AI? So technically they could go get the raft, right? Whoever gets the raft first gets...
That's where Peter Bond does not get contested.
That's where he goes?
He
Wow.
goes to South Park where he can get the gun and the
South
medallion.
Park?
The South Park.
Oh, South
Because the
Park.
medallion is what gives you the tag for people, and they keep dropping it off.
In different games, who knows?
I think for some it's kind of embarrassing that maybe they don't want to die that quick.
No, if you do, you're gonna lose the points. You only get 12 matches.
Oh my God, here we go. I don't know if Damien's here, but I told him I would cheer for clicks for him. Right? I don't think so. You have to be a little cautious. Ghost says that everyone's landing on Raph, which they should.
Because these guys are not here to go home empty-handed. Here's a sorry, everyone. Just make it across the line in 3. Now they're here to lock in and make up for that because they will be hungry for the victory.
Well, they got a crowd, I'll tell you that. How cool must they feel? That's so awesome.
This is what you get for mixing experience and talent. Coming together for Major 3 paid off big time, and now they're prepared to take it all the way. Coming high is and first up. Always on top of the leader, 40%. And now they're even to that championship at Major 2. Can they get another? Coming out of RCE, it's Gamer and Sonics. Top of RCE is one big strength, but now it's time to take it to the next level. Global is a different beast.
Hey! There we go. The whole crowd is going crazy. Look at him. He didn't even wait for his mate. He said, it's me and me by myself. Oh, snaps. They're waiting for clicks to come alone. Dang, poor Peterbot.
One generates money, one doesn't.
Man, I don't know how much more my heart can take. We gotta take.
Guys, make sure you guys like the short. We would appreciate it. I'm going to show you guys Peterbot going to his desk. Look, look. Look at him. Look at him, guys. He right there.
I mean, we were looking at
Oh, snaps.
He's so short, I can't see him.
Sorry, my hand is shaky.
second in Major 1, third in Major 2, and first place champion title in Major 3. And honestly, I am so excited to watch this duo. They have been competing in Fortnite for a very long time, but probably since 2019 Winter Royale.
Yeah, these guys are
They know how to make it. They have to wait for clicks to go last because that's what people are waiting for.
Landing on the north side of the map by that sort of island area. I think that we've seen some from some of the Asian scrims as well.
Oh, guys, the Peely's back. Look, look, look. How cool is that? Look, look, look. Like I said, I'm sorry for my shaky hand, but
It's very low ground heavy, very consistent, not crazy amount of eliminations in mid game, but in end game, that's where they thrive. So I'm expecting a lot of consistency from these guys. I'm expecting lots of enemies.
Okay, what's this? I got my notes here. It says, Wheezy, Thomas, HD, they're pretty good. They're pretty alright.
Yeah, a lot of people say really good. I mean, Crazy getting second place in the Invitational with Meta way back when. And then, of course, Thomas HD, the best to never win a title, literally missing out on first place like one.
I mean, and that was 2 years ago as well. Major one
They're
this
right
year,
there.
One point major to major one last year, another point. So it's so unfortunate point. This could be a really good opportunity for them. They're finally uncontested. I feel like Thomas is always contested when it comes
For
to
their
runs.
hands?
And it's really good
Oh.
trouble.
He said they're hand warmers.
The south side of the map, so the
Those
southeast
packets.
area, that
I thought it
small
was
building
candy.
just to the east of the map. I'm interested to see what they can do because Thomas HD is just so good with that pistol. I was speaking to him and he was saying, yeah, we'll be carrying one of those pistols. And I was like, yeah, mate, I hope you're
they have a whole corner for the power cheer. It's over there. All those are cheering for power. They were very loud earlier.
Well, We've only got one thing left to do, and that is introduce the 10.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. This is what y'all been waiting for. Probably.
It isn't easy being on top and consistency will be key for this duo to make their regions proud.
I wanted to see Laser.
These guys are not really close to stage, but the question now is how far can they make it together?
There you go. There you go. Hey.
These guys have been at the top of their region for several seasons, so the confidence is there, but it's showtime now on the global stage.
Nice, nice, nice. He's so short. There you go, guys. Woo! There goes the winner. JK. So he's sitting on that side, sadly.
Watch a wear costume.
Last year, there were like 10 people in the front row.
Haluka and Murstache, you guys went crazy for them. These guys, I mean, to see them come out and to see them compete on stage, I'm worried, not for them.
Why did
but for
some of
everyone
them have
else.
the same word in
One
front
of
of
the
their
longest
name?
lasting duos. We've seen them compete together since chapter 2.
Not the parents in the back asking all the questions.
Bringing it back together in chapter 5 and then getting that first place in Major 1.
Yeah, so good for these guys. Had a really solid year overall. First, sixth, and fourth place kind of gone under the radar a little bit because
Mariana, you better have liked the short, eh? Or trying to be famous for next year. Psych.
Look, they have a alien. Calvin, I can't hear, so that's why I hear you.
I'm gonna show the lady the chat so she can get some answers. It's a lady in the back. She brought her daughter and son, but I guess they've never seen the game ever before.
They don't have the same thing. They have a completely different monitor.
That is crazy.
She could have sat next to Lachlan and not know.
Candy and Seti. Look at
Everybody's come in.
this stage. I mean, we got an invitational little title, little championship title. That'd be kind of insane.
I mean, they're already regarded as the land goats.
Yeah.
As you said, winning the Invitational, getting second place at the Global Championships last year. And although they may not have had the best major last major, this season is looking
He big chillin'.
for them. They love the local building. They had an incredible drop spot in the middle of the map. Everything is
That'd be me when we playing watching TikToks though.
It's a really nice situation for them. as I said earlier, I hinted at, minus like himself for them is if someone decides to land on the off-sport. They haven't necessarily had the best time off-sport. They had a good major 3, it was third in that, or major 2 I should say, third in that major. In the other majors,
Sadly, Clicks is on the other side. We sat on the side for Peter Bot. Not knowingly, obviously.
Please do not count these guys out, because when it comes to the big stage, when it comes to the bright lights, when it comes to in-person events and low mobility messes, these guys always have some great stress cooking. So no matter what they've done this year, throw that out the window. It's time. Their time.
And we've already seen them evolve over this season. We know them to be low ground kings, but over the
Look how cool it looks. Like they're just there in their little. They're in little cubicles.
How prepared they are, and I'm wondering if they can do everything.
Okay, and we kind of got to look there.
They got support everywhere.
You can tell the nerves are starting to set in between players, right? You can always say like, yeah, I don't have nerves like with this, but when you have this crowd roaring, when you're under these circumstances, there's those nerves that start to creep up. How do you guys feel like these players are doing? Some of them obviously they look locked in, they're ready to go. They're enjoying the crowd, but they're thinking.
That's why I say he's on the other side. I don't know where though. I think he's on the top.
He has to be. I'm just trying to see.
On their own setup, and here they are in a foreign setting around a bunch of people. Nerves can definitely play a part into it, but there is so much opportunity for these duos to learn over day 1, and then with that 1.5 from day 2, they can really evolve and kind of get more comfortable with the setting that they're in.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see, because I think around a third of our players competing today are actually making their first international appearance. So it's going to be interesting to see how those guys do, how they handle the pressure. I mean, the cameras
Blue Falcon, they have a car look.
They seem very chill. Sensei, I thought, was asleep for a second there. Thankfully, he's awake and ready to go, which is great. But it seems like they're very chill about the situation. They've done it before, they've won it. They had second at the last Global Championships. They've been around the block. They know how to handle the pressure. It's all about how they can transfer that into the game. How can they use that little bit of an advantage that they have over the rest of the lobby that maybe hasn't had the same success, that maybe hasn't had the same experience as these guys, to really elevate their game and set them up for the rest.
I wanted to circle back. We kind of talked about the meta a little bit. Now, obviously, being back in a Marvel season, we've seen the meta shift all over the way from just like massive storm surge towers, DMR shots, surge. What can viewers kind of expect to see with what's in game?
With this low mobility meta, we're definitely seeing some storm surge powers as well, because with low mobility, you can't really rotate too quickly, obviously. Although there is the like moves, we still have fizz and everything, there is opportunities.
So they're on the opposite corner. They're on that corner right there, yeah.
Players alive towards zone 3, we're probably going to see some major storm surge.
Yeah, I mean, these are always stacked. These in-person events, these land events, they are always stacked. Storm surge is going to be so important for these teams. Getting enough damage, making sure they're keeping on top of it early on.
Well, I think if you land on Rebel's Roost, they have a lot of those chests there. The Avengers chest. There's some inside the house, and there's one out by the lawn.
And then when it comes to mobility,
What are you doing?
I think it's those underwater dancers there.
That's the one I know of. I think if you land on
they might just dip their toes and get those into the end game, because that's literally the only useful mobility in the end game that can set you apart from the rest. So teams around there, I expect to do well.
There's also certain teams that are around those static launch pads, like PC and Thomas. You know, they're all the way over on that southeast side.
I think in Restore Reels, there's one by the cactus at the edge. There's one there.
More environmental mobility around them that they can use to their advantage, but obviously where the zone holds is going to play a major factor in how these teams rotate.
Okay, we bring up PC and Thomas. We kind of touched on it a little bit. I want to circle back. So we bring together 2 titans. You know, they've had so much experience separate, and now we bring them together. What does that look like on this global stage, right? Like, are they where they need to be to look and say, look, this is it. This is our year. We're going to walk away with the champions.
I think so. Honestly, I think that they've had a lot of practice. Queasy's already proved himself on the land setting, getting second place, so close to first. Of course, I love that moment. Queasy, dropping on Candy and setting. Really, a lot of people still regard that as one of the best FNCS land moments to date. And I think that it is possible that we see Queasy bring out another strat like that. They do not want to get second place again.
Yeah, they really don't. Thomas is still looking for that FNCS title.
Yeah, pretty much every POI. It just.
I said to him,
I don't know exactly in like what room specifically for memory right now, Muddy.
So long, I've played for this amount of time. And he said, no, I don't really look at the performances, my past history like that. I look at every single FNCS, I take it as it comes, and try and do the best that we can, which I really like, and that shows the experience of the players, right? They've been playing for so long, they've even played together all the way back in the day with squads and stuff like that, so they're no strangers to each other in this environment. So this is going to be a very experienced duo to look out for, and a very experienced duo that seems to put themselves in the right position at all times. So Queasy's really, really good at that. He's one of those players that is, of course, going to be taking the more IGL role here, taking the lead in this duo, and making sure they're in a good situation. We haven't seen them play hype too much, so I mean, you know, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, Queasy is the hype king. It's been a little bit 50-50 for these guys. We've seen them trying to go up for it, so you might think of Queasy and think, yeah, they're going to go up high every single game. I don't think we're going to expect to see that, but they have it in their back pocket, I think.
Sorry, just to bring out even more numbers, not only has Thomas been missed out on first place by just a single point, he's gotten second place 3 times and third place 5 times. I mean, when you're talking about consistency, there's a reason that Thomas HD is considered one of the best gamers in the game. He's aiming for that first place now.
Yeah, it's interesting that you kind of like when he thinks about it, right? It's easy to look at those numbers and go, well, you've never won, so like, but no, you're so unbelievably consistent that literally season to season.
We're gonna try to. I don't know how much the battery will last, but we'll try to do a few today, and for sure more tomorrow, because tomorrow is the big day.
I mean, if you want to talk about world records, Queasy and Minnow getting 6 victory royales out of 12 last year. I mean,
We'll let you guys at least see the first match to see where people start landing.
And I want to see it on the big stage this weekend. I know that it's going to be probably a little slow for game 1, but we know a lot of these players aren't sharing everything with us because they have some strats.
Make sure you watch Muddy so you know where to land to get the Avenger chest.
What are you going to be rotating like? I think I want to tell you. Anybody, you really think I want to tell you? And I can't get you.
I don't know if you know this, Muddy, but for the championship, they don't allow every weapon here. It's only like a certain. There's only certain weapons they can use for it to be fair for everyone.
Right, so it's going to be so interesting to see how they mesh together, how some of the fights go down early on and later.
Yeah, that's a really.
We did bring a bank.
We've had a number of practices.
A battery bank, but how long does the battery bank last too? So
I'm not going to really anything, right? Someone like Lucas been like, well, I could play, or I could just kind of keep everything in the back pocket. You will get nothing from me.
Yeah, watching these scrims and not having Buga's name in it a little bit, not concerned necessarily, although I do think practice was perfect. Getting in practice and focus on competition, but it's pretty good for Buga. I'm sure whatever he has prepared.
I think they're talking too much.
I mean, I think who was looking good though. Practice scrims was Acorn and Cole. I think he had like 16 eliminations in one of the games. They weren't backing down. They wanted to fight every single person. And just even, you know, maybe they're not bringing out the strats that they're going to use. Maybe they're not bringing out those rotations. Just their ability to sort of fight with each other, have that synergy. You can see glimpses of that in the practice games yesterday. So it seems like they're on top form. I'm excited to see what those guys can do as well.
But is that a bit of like pinning the target like that, right? If you're willing to go out that far and just be like, hey, we're willing to take the fight, we're kind of willing to show you who we are. Think of someone like Kumba, right? Just so confident, just willing to say like, hey, wherever you are, if you want to come contest us, we'll be right here. So feel free to roll on over. That could work against any of these duos.
I mean, it's great that we're just talking about Acorn and Cold and potentially contesting Pure Royal because they did try that in the Grand Air.
And then I don't know if you guys know, but they had been accusing Peter Bot of hacking or cheating, so that's why everyone's excited to see him in a live setting, because obviously he can't be cheating here. So
I don't even understand how that's possible. How you hold height from 2 different positions, just beaming down the rest of the lobby below. No one was even looking up. I think players though are looking up.
Yeah, I mean, statistically, they've held height for the longest amount of time I've been you in this chapter, so I expect to see those guys on height. And to your point, Zeke, about how their confidence goes into this, I think they feed off of that so much. I think Peter Bot has that aura about him where he wants to feel like he is the best player in this lobby. Nobody comes close. And I think the way that he talks about himself, the way he carries himself, I think really aids his gameplay. You can see that when he's walking out. He's like, yeah, I belong here. I belong on the big stage. We've had second, first this year. This is our time. And I think that just plays into it. Some people will crumble under that pressure, but Peter Bot's got so much experience now at winning. I think he believes in himself, and having that undisputed, undeniable belief in yourself is so vital.
Okay, you kind of said something like, we're talking about hideout, right? And maybe there's people that change their like, okay, you should hideout, I don't know what that means. high ground, low ground. Maybe break this down a little first, because if you don't know, like you guys that follow, you know, there's a lot of high ground teams, and there's only one high ground. So how can we expect that to kind of unfold, especially like if we're all looking at high ground, like, okay, are you going up, I'm going up, and then we're all thinking the same thing. We're looking for that perfect time.
Well, obviously by having the high ground, you just have to start angling visuals of the rest of the lobby, and there's a lot of that goes into kind of controlling high ground. Sometimes they get a little too early, they use those mats, and then when they see these high ground teams kind of switch to wood builds, well, that's when teams are going to try and chop them out, try and steal high ground from them. So it's almost a little risky to take high ground a little too early because you're going to use those mats. But with it being a local build meta, stealing height is going to be up hard.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's where those underworld dashes are really going to come into play. Hopper Fizz, get the underworld dashes, save them to the end game. I think teams that land in that sort of area can definitely take height. As you mentioned, it's a low mobility meta, so a structured height take is more what I expect to see here. When we have mobility in the game, we had various different abilities across the last few
You keep moving my arm.
You can literally just look up and say, I don't think they're too confident up there, let's just dash our way up and we're on height. So I think now we're going to see teams like Kami and Seti that have taken height in the past, previously known to low ground team, then sort of evolve their play style to take height when they need to. They're very structured at that. They're very, very good at it. They know how to get to that front side of the zone and then make sure they can play the height. So
There you go, there's your mans.
You're going to be a high ground team or a low ground team. For some of these teams, like Kami and Seti, they have it.
Yeah, and speaking of teams that like to take high, Clix and Venno. Clix was playing with that well and
What was that?
He was taking high ground way too early from zone
Was that chapstick or an ice cube?
But joined by Venom, because Rain him in just a little bit. They did such a good job during Major 3 controlling high ground, especially in game 1.
Okay, yeah. Let's circle back. Let's take a moment, right? Let's give them a moment to kind of talk about this.
Hey, they're my team right there.
Let's touch on it a little bit. Community breakdown. Just a little bit more for me. What has Venno brought to Clix? We've seen Clix defeated great duos, and then obviously they had Lazy Venno for so long. And then you're suddenly like, okay, wait, Venno, you're leaving EU to go compete on NA. You're already used to competing in EU, and now we're gonna change all of that up. And you're gonna put like Clix? Are you crazy?
It's honestly, we've already talked about it, how well prepared it is. It's honestly looking almost like a trio competition where you have the IGL, you have the Fragment, you have the support player. But you just mesh IGL and Fragment together, and that's Venno. It plays the perfect support. Watching them play in Major 3 was like watching a dance. Constantly, Venno Shadow Clix was ready to prepare for him. And watching some of these plays that they made in game, when Clix would shoot towards the box, the team would get distracted in one direction, and then Venno would quickly rotate into the back end. It was so exciting to watch them play. They had their strategy down to a hat, but even when Prince was thrown into that, they were able to evolve, they were able to adjust, and I think even though they might potentially be contested here today, I don't think that's going to really off the game too much.
Yeah, remember, Major number 3 that debut season, they were looking
Their little sweat towel.
It was the last 3 games where things didn't quite go too well for them. I think for Venno, he didn't have a very good start in terms of EU's performance with Tayson. He of course played Major 1 and Major 2 with Tayson. You imagine this like Titan duo, you can see on the screen right now, he is ready and rare to go. He's beaten this situation before, but as I was saying, he was playing with Tayson, didn't quite work out. He's looking at other options in EU and thought, well, not really any players that sort of suit me here. This is not, I don't want to go into Major 3 not 100% comfortable, and I think that's why we saw him move over to NA as a match.
Can we get to it? There's so much talking.
At the beginning of their sort of journey together, things were a little bit rough. Maybe it was a little exaggerated, but you could tell things they weren't quite on the same page. But now, when you watch them in Endgame, the way they play through these times, the way they hit to hit, as you mentioned,
that is not a great
little
couple.
strategies, little plays in Endgame, it's so good to watch. And they're a really exciting team in Endgame when they're playing those mid-round layers. It's so good.
We also have to give a shout out to that coach. Blood Eggs has just done such a good job making sure that they are ready to go, making sure that they are focused, because they are pretty emotional players. When they start getting high, they are on a tear, and then once they start going down, it's a little rough for them, but they have been able to work on that, evolve on that. And personally, I saw a lot
I'm gonna go look at the merch. It's unclear.
Was down,
I've asked a couple people, they're like, oh, it's north and south.
We got this, we're doing great. And then we kind of turn around and start smiling on streaming. You know Clix is locked in when he turns off his face cam and comms, and that's what we were seeing in the Cash Cup. You know that when he is starting to take away from the stream, that he is serious.
That's right. I love this breakdown from you guys.
might have to hold back.
As we continue to prepare ourselves to kick off the competition, we actually wanted to check in with Adam and get his thoughts on the competition. Adam, it's crazy. I'm hot. You? I'm incredibly hyped.
Okay, I'm gonna
watch you
take
guys do the
pictures or something
walkouts and
of that,
players
'cause
see
there's a lot of stuff.
unbelievably up. In the last couple of days, for you guys who don't know this,
Show her the picture.
players who've been in the player lounge this entire time have been obviously swimming, getting together, competing against each other, and kind of testing the waters of what's going to be this incredible competition for 12 games in 2 days here. Personally, kind of sitting back actually chatting to the players, it's a rare thing to do here in person events. Obviously, you see the online all the time, competing, you can see their names.
What did he say?
But actually meeting them in the flesh, having kind of conversations about like life in general, how things are, how they've gone to this place. It's always really interesting to kind of the aspirations of kind of what they hope to achieve here in the next season and the partnerships, and you get a real sense of the energy and the kind of like the relationship that the players have with their duos as well, which is really exciting. Also really cool, which is having to the player lounge here. You get to meet a lot of the family around the players as well here. Players all over the world. You get to see their kind of friends, their kind of like their closest, who come to embrace this amazing experience. Obviously the audience, who I love you guys already, like we're going through the 5 minutes and you're brilliant. The energy
Two
around you is
two bags
incredible.
full of merch.
In their personal lives as well, has been really special and something really kind of always like
The cheapest shirt was $40, and the hoodies were like 85.
Here to kind of practice ahead of what's going to be 12 games, 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow. Don't forget as well, I'm sure tonight after the first 6 games, there's what we're going back, looking to see exactly how they can affect their game going into that second day where things are really going to count, courtesy of the elimination points and of course those standing points as well. For now, then, I'm going to hand back to you guys. I'm going to kind of remain cool, fresh, and calm back here.
Thank you guys for giving likes to the short. We appreciate it.
Did you say basketball? I'll be right there. Actually, I'll be there in a minute. Guys, we continue to talk. I wanted to highlight. I'll go ahead and say this is probably my personal favorite duo.
Are they starting at 12:30, or are we going all the way to 1? Because if we're going all the way to 1, that's wild.
We paired up with someone like Paper. This kind of thing was under his wing, and they say like, okay, Victor V, oh wow, you just eliminated everything. You're going absolutely crazy. Sounds good.
You know, how I was kind of referencing that.
Is he a short guy or is he a young kid? Because he is short, but he also looks very young. Look how cute and young he is. Search it up real quick. Victor Beats.
That little video that they released before the World Championships, I'm absolutely in love with this whole team of Paper and Victor V.
Yeah, they're like the brotherly duo, aren't they? Even when they're doing the workout, sort of hopping over each other. That's so cool. I love them.
Like that look. Big.
Towards that central area of the map, interesting to see what happens there. And
It's a double E, Big Dad. Or like that, Victor V.
You more nervous for that in the game? He said, yeah, I'm more nervous for the media day questions and stuff than the actual game itself. He's looking confident, feeling confident as well, and I like the dynamic they have with each other. That helps so much, especially for someone like Victor, who is young, who's new to the
V, not VE.
It's just going to help settle the nerves so much.
Hey, there's kind of this dialogue of how a lot of these duos, a lot of these players, when they do break up, they kind of tend to pick someone that's already been established, a veteran. And the question is, why are they picking these guys? Why are they picking these like young WPPs that can really evolve, especially if you have a very established IGL? And that's exactly what Paper did. He knew, he already read the strategy book. Picking a Victor, he clearly worked out in his favor because here they are on the world stage.
It's just wild. I mean, once again, we just want to continue to remind you guys how much talent is on this stage, how many majors we've gone through, how many duos fought to the very end to try and make it here to compete on this stage. And now they're going to compete for all of you for a title to prove that they are the best. And now we're kind of like mixing regions. It's not even just like, hey, which region is the best. No, it's just who's got the title and who doesn't.
I mean, I think when you talk about regions too, what's so exciting is that when these smaller regions really do pop up, we're already talking about and they pop up, but I want to know who is going to be popping up today. Are we going to have one of these smaller regions really showing up the rest of NA and EU?
Yeah, I mean, for me, that was King and Phaser. I thought these guys were going to be the best of those smaller regions. So much experience,
No, they don't have action figures. They had a lanyard, a pin, a water bottle, a hat, and then they have a hoodie, a long sleeve, and a shirt that just says FNCS 2024. And Mariana, you're not getting anything.
Well, we already talked about Fun and Cal Gamer, but FKS and Adapter, that one team to take away that one win from them in Major too. So another incredible duo here that might be showing up, although they are contested as well.
Yeah, they are. They're sort of like that mini Olympus area to the north side of that. I'm intrigued about what they're going to do there. Whether one of those teams decides if they do win Osborne, maybe they go towards that north side of that Grand Glacier area. If the fight does take a little bit longer, maybe that could be a good opportunity to get some.
That's kind of crazy how they have him sitting there for so long.
Well, they can get up on that hill, pace up a little bit as well, so they have so many different options at their disposal. And I mean, Cal Gamer and his team as well. What a duo to talk about, because I love the way that Cal Gamer carries himself. Like, he's one of those players that's just like, he's so cool. Like, he never shows any nerves, and you can see why he is so good on Middle East. He's got the highest amount of damage this entire chapter as well. So he's one of those players that can perform on land. It's all about what that Osborne situation is going to do, because we saw it at the last Global Championships, contested in both the upper and the lower bracket, and they didn't make it to the grand final. So I'm hoping now they can hopefully fix a few of those Osborne mistakes.
Okay, I want to circle back here. Booga, a beat, all right? Let's talk about this guy. No, but yeah, you guys can cheer. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, Booga, I mean...
We weren't cheering, sir.
if you're somebody who's like, never heard of Fortnite, like, someone says Booga, you're like, yeah, I know Booga is, right? I want to see this guy win a Global Championship title. To just have, like, every single title imaginable. Like, it just would cement him forever, right? He's already regarded as, like, this incredible player. And when you have this many, like, accolades as him, like, people would just, they would trade it all to even have, like, even half of those accolades.
They say on chat
Just how strictly people look at Booga. If he's not getting first and if he's getting last, I don't understand how the community could ever say, like, oh, we'll just watch. No, he didn't win Global Championship.
I don't get it.
But then he gets the back.
They kind of both look alike, Booga and him.
And then, of course, going for third place in Major 1, second place in Major 3. And they did split up in Major 2, but obviously they felt some kind of synergy. They understood that this was a duo to make their ticket into Global Championships.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out when they split duos. They, of course, came back together, and that's really difficult to do. When you're a team that has had a little bit of success before, splits up, come back together, what are the vibes going to be like there, right? So hang on a second, you just dropped me, now you're coming back to us and we can play. So it's nice to see them still performing well. I genuinely think there's a really good chance of them getting a top 5, maybe even the win, depending on how the weekend goes, because their situation seems to work out really nicely for them. I mentioned it earlier, they're going to go towards that east side, towards that castle. Lots of different teams, even to the north of the castle as well, that are going to be landing there. So it just sees how they can sort of manage those early storm surge damage. And even if they do get,
I think we could show you guys here. Let Mike hold the phone real quick.
I still don't think they're going to be in trouble. I still think this is a team that can pull it out of the bag. Much like April and Cole, when it comes to the end game, they're still going to look as stacked as they can find those eliminations.
Yeah, hold on. IGL, and then we've gotten all of those eliminations as well. And the loot, like you're talking about, the loot that they walk out of that POI is absolutely ridiculous. They are stacked by Zone 2, and no one wants to face them. Although, a cute little caveat.
So that's how the pin looks.
Where he saw Peter Bot play Booga
And then let's see the lanyard.
But Peter Bot, you know that they won that win, the win before the Global Championships. And so they literally left the forecast tower. The only time that Cliff Sabino got that forecast tower, he wanted to chase Booga and Aviv. And Booga and Aviv saw the token, saw that little glowing around. They knew that that was where the coin was, and ran away. But again, it worked out in their favor because Booga and Aviv came out on top.
Just crazy stuff, man. I am so hyped to start the competition. It was almost that time. Acorn and Poldo, we have to mention these guys, right? We got a little taste of these people. And I mean, we can't forget as well. Cole also walked away.
If you were to be in the grand finals, where would you land?
So he's already got this confidence in him.
Raft, even though you know that there might be 10 teams going there, you would risk it? Risk it for the biscuit.
So, before Major
1 second.
Before they won, we asked the question, as a fun little thing, who do you think is going to win the Global Championships? And I said Acorn and Cole way back then. I mean, after the run that they had last year, it was absolutely phenomenal. Getting 7th place in the Global Championships in 2023. Just solidified.
I think the best landing would be like where we land and we get the big shield tanker. Because at least you're like shield up already, and then from there you kind of get the dashes, save them up, and then go find a chest or something.
These guys are not a bad team in any regard. I mean, they're here, so that says it all. I mean, Andalex being around the block, being a very experienced player over
We are in Fort Worth, Texas right now.
He's one of those players that lots of people have got their eyes on some up-and-coming talent in the EU scene. And I think this is a team that, yeah, they're probably going to try and play a little bit slower off ball. They're not necessarily going to try and finish the fight too quickly. As I mentioned earlier, they might try and dip on out. Not too sure how splittable Bristol Beachhead is, so if both teams decide to try and stay, there might be a little bit of engagement there. But I think both teams would be more than happy to kind of stick.
I think you're right. I think Saito's going to grab a few chests and
Okay.
Falcon says he lives in Texas. I didn't know that.
Oh, there you go. I think that's why he was coming.
Yeah.
Lake in Somerset. What you guys earlier, the Creator Lounge was all about getting in contact with some of the influencers around Fortnite. And we're joined by the awesome Somerset and the awesome Blake. Thank you guys so much for joining us. First and foremost, how's the event so far?
It's been amazing meeting the fans. A surreal experience. I couldn't expect anything more.
Oh, she started.
It's been crazy. We walked in, we were literally getting swarmed, taking pictures for like an hour, trying to find this Creator Lounge. But I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to see the event.
Look, I got awesome, right? You know, you have a lot of experience.
No.
You get to know the players on that stage. Who are you looking at thinking, this is the best player?
Tell him, Blue Falcon. Tell him.
I mean, obviously, we got
Lose. Amor.
That's what he said. He said
into
lose.
this event. Like the favorites to win.
He said loud, not lose.
Another team I want to look at is Clayton.
I'll try.
They're being surprised on.
Right now it's 12 p.m.
I'm excited.
Somerset, listen, an event, a big competition on the horizon. How are you feeling for that?
Mike's an introvert.
Stressed, happy, sad about everything, mix of emotions, but you know.
You want me to tell him to interview you?
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at the venue so far, people packing in, to you yourself, you know, remember like when you used to play a lot and get nervous about, you know, just how many fans are there waiting for you, like how does the nerves like
I'll go ask one of them. Be like, hey, my husband is a Fortnite creator, Fortnite influencer. Can you guys please interview him?
Qualifiers, like they're gonna feel game one dropping in. Once they land on that map, they're gonna be good. The nerves are gone, they're locked in, ready to win.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is it cold in Oregon right now or no?
Coming from you guys from the event, and if so, let everybody know where you guys can or where they can check that.
Somerset with an O, know you, but anywhere on any social.
We'll be doing a meet and greet in the main lobby at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll be IRL streaming it at twitch.tv/Blake.
Awesome stuff there, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. And for now, we got more coming. You guys.
No, we don't yet. Mike's a little too small yet, but he'll get there.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's cool. Fog is cool. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you guys play Fortnite, we noticed this the other day. The bus is decked out. I don't know if you guys have been noticing when you guys play. It's blue for FNCS. Yes, once we get back, let's play some Rocket League because I actually do like it. The thing I like the most is the little replays because either you did good or the replay shows you doing absolutely nothing to help the team.
There was this thing where like a bunch of hackers who got banned. Yeah. They were banned, but they like still called even though they were banned. So it didn't like it let them queue in because they were small, even though they were banned. So it let them queue in, and then a bunch of hackers got in.
Same seats? No, are we the same seats?
It's the one ticket.
I think it was.
I think that's why it's under one ticket because there was
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, the bus. I thought Rocket League.
Where is he, bro? It's like super weird. It's because they like they weren't in the. It's like they weren't in the big. They like weren't in the tournament, so they weren't blocked from entering the tournament. So they just entered the tournament.
They didn't mess up again.
Yeah, they had to reset it. Oh. But then like kicked out like.
Thank you, thank you.
Make space for the cheaters.
Oh, you got the Peely over there taking pictures now? Next year, I might dress up as
I
Peely.
couldn't find him.
Who is he looking for? It's a friend that
So that I want to sit here when he comes back. That might.
I did see they added the new skin in the item shop.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, look how cute. There's a little banana Peely over there. Look at him.
Oh yeah.
How cute. Oh, look. He's getting chased by the other Peely. Peely action right there. How cute.
For Halloween, can you and Kid Rage?
I can't find.
Hey, that's a good idea right there. We're gonna have to request that for Mike to play as Peely on Halloween.
That guy has a shirt that says
That's
Peter
so
Box.
cool.
Does that really mean Peter Box that? No. That's not real.
I could grab a shirt, fake like.
Yeah, but no one would do that, right? Isn't that
Are they giving something away if you look at the?
I was about to say.
It might be. Peter Box there.
Yeah. Should I go take a picture selfie with him? Oh yeah, let's take a picture.
Oh, he got Doom Island twice. I did see I saw your short go up or your video. I didn't get to see it, but I did see you got Doom Island. That's pretty cool. So basically, when you get Doom Island,
Got eyes on him.
you basically win the game, right? Because like, it's a given, right?
I'm gonna tell this kid behind us so he can do it.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You're the kid.
no,
He can choose
No.
to ask her dad.
no.
Who's Calvin doing?
He's trying to see it.
What is it? You get a little.
Trophy more to come.
Have you see that guy, Calvin?
No, no.
No, see that guy? That's Peter Box dad.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that is true.
Who's that?
So I asked like because technically you have a good power, right? You're Doom, literally.
Yes, you have
So
5
it's like
powers.
basically you have the game, but he says everyone targets you.
Yeah.
So you can get the whole game, or you're either getting chased by everyone.
Yeah, but you have 5 abilities, I think.
I do watch your videos. I subscribed like a week ago, I think.
We both did. Yes.
I think I went all the way back to where you were like building your little Legos. I was like, I like this kid. You're like a little Mike. He builds his little Legos too.
I love him.
Yeah.
Should I start?
Can I have my water?
Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
What you doing? You guys know what a cool idea for videos would be? I think like the way you could start. It's like if you have rare skins from when the game started, because not everyone started from season 1. You guys could start by showing them like, hey, this is gonna be a video about my locker, and then you get to show your skins, show your rare backpacks. Like like me and Mike will literally buy a character because they come with their own backlink that you can't buy by itself, which is dumb, but maybe something like that you could start with and then go from there.
He was like, no, come on through. We'll edit you out. I was like,
Yeah, I'm not the best at that blue talking. I'm kind of learning, so something I might need to talk with you about. Kind of get better with the editing aspect, especially on the long form vids. They're a little more difficult for me, or time consuming at least.
that's probably true. Oh, he's still eating.
So right now, even if we wanted to gift, we can because we only have like the phone app where we could see the store, and sadly the phone app doesn't let you gift.
Yeah.
So you would have to like, even if we wanted to, it has to be home, because I wanted him to give me the, what is the cat called?
The meow tooth. I don't know how. What's the name?
Yeah.
The saber tooth, but the new meow.
And I wanted him to gift me that because obviously we don't have our console, but there's no way to gift.
There's just
What do they want?
and this Luke
Blue Falcon was asking if he could have the FNC Fortnite skin.
baseball.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like when we do baseball, it's like an
We'll see.
hour.
Maybe when we get back, we'll see how we're doing and we'll think about it.
Or like, or like the Cowboy Stadium. This looks big.
Oh, snaps. People are doing the countdown.
One weekend, one map, last one standing plays the game, 12 games, and the current champion. So it's like,
The funny thing is, like all the guys that are out there getting signatures. And
Oh, that's true, Dan. You're the one who have to play with no skin.
like the full beer, shaking hands with people, and I was like, oh, the teenagers are here.
First season, they're looking at this film. I don't think anyone could be that crazy. There's no one else who wants to see
Actually, players, yeah.
I'm not sure that they're also personal, but I'm pretty sure that the compensation will do good as they're also fast.
Oh, sorry.
They don't have an accent. But I was asking, just said,
They're on a come up this year. They're really good. I think they could sneak in the top 3 if they play their best.
So one person that I've been watching that like I really love to play some of the is Zaire, but they're actually every single leg they come to the they're much faster this years.
Basically everyone watches their games to see what they're doing, and then they can learn from what they do to implement it into their own game.
I say probably Acorn Gold. I think Acorn gives a really good understanding of the play style that I try to play as well. I think we both kind of do the same thing.
I want to see how he thinks about some situations.
And Gold, I mean, he's a good
Does Booga wear his skin? No, how? Because then they would know it's him.
They know it's him. They're all the same. They all pop and sweat, or that Olympic helmet that Rich wears. A few of them wear that.
Oh, okay. Or the gray skin, the...
Yeah, the sweat skin.
A lot of people wear like the girls because of the hitbox, remember?
It blends in.
Yeah.
Like green with the light.
Honestly,
Woo! That's my team right there.
I don't know what she's gonna do, but she called us parents that she was eventually.
Yeah, that's a good skin. That one usually does come back too. The marshmallows. I'm already tired of sitting here. Imagine the players.
Yeah.
Checked her app for whatever this thing is, and it didn't work. I'm guessing it wasn't anything good.
She's diabetic.
I don't know.
That's what that is.
Okay, because she had candy,
Yeah.
so that's why.
She will pass out.
Yeah, we don't.
So today we found out on TikTok that if you hit your funny bone or your elbow bone, I think it's your elbow bone. So it's either funny bone or elbow bone too hard, and it like the pain is so like major, you will pass out.
You're playing too much Fortnite. Now they're like, you, good job.
I think that's a million.
No, we're watching.
Do you want a pizza?
We're taking this stuff in. That was pretty good, actually.
I think his tummy hurts.
Thank you guys for liking our short. We appreciate it. Look at Mike locked in.
Actually, do you want to hold it so I can get Mandy?
Yeah.
You want to hold it real quick so I can drink some water?
CCC. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there actually and show him the car.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh. Make sure you talk to them.
All right. Here, we're gonna go see the car real quick. It looks pretty cool. So there's the car. And look, there's all the people. Got a lot of people here.
Ow, my leg. I need some Valentina.
No.
The guy with the cast is right up the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
So what was his name again?
Oh, I forgot popcorn.
He wants a picture with the guy with the cast.
We got the popcorn emote. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Face up so you don't get it on one. Up or down?
Yeah.
Was it Quack? Quest? Quaid? Started with a Q.
Why does that kid look mad?
Who had the cat, Simon?
At the very beginning when
Who
people
had the cat?
He looked back at us.
Wait, it was started with a Q.
Popcorn, my favorite. No, nothing. Oh yeah, yeah. It's just the emoticon, Blue Falcon. It's like a little gold trophy. It looks like maybe. I'm doing it on.
That's not good.
Okay. Yeah, just in case if that's
What do they do if that happens?
I take anything for free. I'll take it. I don't mind. Obviously, I would have preferred if it's something like with FNCS, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but like, does everybody stop so that he can get back in? Let's hope he doesn't.
And then you got the FNCS pickaxe. Yeah, if it's a back bling, of course, heck yeah. But it's not. It's a low emoticon. It's called a Glimmering Trophy emoticon.
Show them.
I'm trying to see if you can get it better. So that would be the one if you watch the 30 minutes on their website.
matches, then the entire game matches Calvin.
Show him how it looks.
I know, but one
Which show him what?
time out.
How it looks. I was counting the time.
Oh yeah. So you got like a little time watcher. 8 out of 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. The pickaxe was clean. I got it too.
The merch line way down, Tina?
No.
No.
I took pictures though, so when he's ready, is he ready to look?
Calvin, you want to look at the merch? Let me have a picture.
Don't let him see my passport. I've never had to change it.
Hold on. From on this phone.
Yeah.
Do you know where they are though?
Hello? You have to go to camera. Yeah, you can go to Photoshop.
I'm surprised they don't have a shirt with that logo on it.
Yeah. And surely they do. That's well, I guess we got all of them.
And they went around the bar. So is Peter got out there?
He's right there. He's at the top of the station. Podium. Or I'm not saying. He's saying like it's chicken.
That's chicken.
Peter Buck.
Sir, leave my popcorn alone. Sir? That's what you get. That's what you get.
I circled everything I want.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it in a second because my hands are dirty.
He's cute.
They have some bad stuff over there. Why don't, for the Lancaster party?
Welcome, welcome. I hope this is the last countdown we get because we've been sitting here forever. So it does start at 1.
It was not supposed to. I'm wondering if they're trying to make sure all
They're saying the merch line is still like huge. So peeps are over there right now.
We waited like 20 plus minutes maybe. Oh, did you show me your shirt? Show me your shirt. So this is the shirt that Jessica got. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's on the back of it. That's up there. Okay. Can you look? Probably. I think that's up there.
Oh my god.
30 seconds.
Mike doesn't like it, but every time I go to the mall or anytime I go to the mall, I have to get a pretzel, and he gets mad.
Pretzels are trash. No way.
Yo! It's okay. People are getting pissed, especially because we literally could be like they're waiting on food and all that. So like,
Like either be here, just like if you're not looking at Fortnite stuff, then just be here.
I watch the timer.
Yes. Yes. That's why there needs to be a time limit on this.
the countdown is supposed to be for the first match, but it has been changing every 30 minutes. So right now I'll say 28 minutes, and then they'll change it and be like 28 more minutes. And it's already gonna be 1. And we've been here since 10 a.m.
No, we got here a little. Oh, yeah.
No, pues at this point we are gonna have to go get the hot dog.
Let's go walk around.
I wonder where the private suites are, because that's probably where Lachlan is if he came.
They said that the content creator section is either there or there.
Come back in.
Can I get the book?
Look at all the.
Yeah, over there, that's probably where they have like the.
They have a content creator section.
I think we should charge the phone and get back on the live before it starts.
Okay.
Just because we're about to hit 50%.
We're at 50% battery?
Yeah. So we're gonna log off real quick and let the phone charge, and that way we could be ready for the first match. Okay, guys? Yeah. I think we should definitely go get food now. Oh look, they're all leaving. Yeah, cause bro, they have to be getting tired of sitting there. Look at all them. Should I yell for Alex? You think he'll hear me? Alex! There you go. I did not see him turn back. He laughs.
All right. Let him know. All right. Chat.
Oh, who's over there? Clicks? Sadly, we didn't sit on Alex's side, so they're on the other side. But he'll still hear me. Yes, Alex from Power. That's who I'm rooting for. Okay, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. And we have 25 more minutes. At 5 minutes, we'll log back in so you guys could see the beginning, okay? Make sure you go get that pretzel.
Thank you all, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.